yards and a first. You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation? We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
We got three, fellas, we got three. Check 15, check 15.
Right back to him on first down. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
To throw on second down. Durant looking for the end zone. And will be intercepted. Picked off with great anticipation. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts.
On the double. Hey, Wahoo! Come on, QB, come on. On the two. Let's go.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another first and 10. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. A good pickup there, 20 yards.
And let's face it, that what we just saw there, not a surprise, is it? I mean, this is what he does well. If you don't tackle him as soon as he catches the ball, this is the end result. Big yardage after it.
Got the speed, the agility, so good with run after catch. We're only in the first quarter, so they better get a wrangle and a hold on that quickly.
Yeah, you're exactly right. What's really difficult to try and defend him is if you want to press him so that you get him on the ground quickly after the catch, a lot of times they just run past you at the initial point of contact.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 19.
Check safety, check. Bravo.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down. Now from the 9, here's second and goal. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this first quarter.
Second goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football. Had to eat it and ended up on the ground.
They need to reverse the trend. The last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's third and goal. That is caught inside the 5.
Who is that?
A big play, but still not enough. Leads to a 4th and goal. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers.
That's some bullshit.
From 4 yards out, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Extra point attempt to come here. And he'll put it through to make it 7-0 Steelers. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. It hasn't gone particularly well for them. That's obvious. In these conditions, no points so far. They've got to get that offense on track. The question, how do they do it?
It is the age-old question, isn't it? And to me, finding a way to make sure your playmakers touch the ball without it being too exotic. Meaning you don't have to go deep down the field. Maybe hit them on those short passes on the perimeter. Make sure you just turn around and hand it to your best runner. And get out of the way. Don't cause any extra stress on your offense.
Big yardage there for the Browns, 18.
I was scared for that, though. I can't even hurt. That was scary.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
What?
Gonna give this time to the tailback. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Nice job there on the tackle. Keep him to the short gain. And, of course, he got some good news this week. He was named AFC Defensive Player of the Week from last week's effort.
And part of the reason he got that award, because of plays like that. Not every play is spectacular. Not every play is for a loss. Make the plays that are in front of you, keep it to short gains, and you pile up statistics.
Come on, man.
Not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
It does. It sound about right, though. Definitely sound right.
And the Steelers now in the nickel here on 3rd down. Shark, it's complete. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. Just what the Browns needed there.
This motherfucker, I don't know where he come from. Bro, he's throwing it ugly as shit, ain't he? I'm like, ooh. He ain't bad, though, bro. I'm trying him, too. I'm trying him. Man, what?
Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10, right at the 40. Now a handoff here to his running back. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Durant. Flush to his right. And now he's going to use his legs.
That's what I'm talking
about. Off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter.
They sure did. It's this rain, bro. It's weird. Rain.
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. intercepted. Picked off at about the 31. He's at the 30, 20, 10. And he brings this one back. It's a pick six for a Steeler touchdown. Make it back-to-back weeks now with a pick six for him. He had one a week ago.
Talk about being in the groove, and what are the odds of what we're seeing right here? You don't see it happen very often. Listen, if you get a pick six in a season, it's been a big year, let alone back-to-back weeks. Tell you this, I wouldn't play cards against this guy in the locker room.
And this is no good. Missed the PAT, so they fail to connect, and this remains a 13-0 game.
I'm surprised
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness. Maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature to go ahead and try and put some pressure on the defense.
A reminder coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in his second week of the regular season. Going to give this time to the tailback. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Just a couple on the ground there, and that's going to bring up 3rd and about 6. 2 yards on the first down carry, and then followed up by 2 yards on the second down carry.
Well, that's definitely not going to be enough to get the job done. Wasn't the expression 3 yards in a cloud of dust?
Now they're going to need 6 on 3rd down to keep the drive going. On 3rd down, Durant.
Oh, my God!
This defense not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. Made the contact just as he's trying to haul it in.
Hey.
The Browns send out their punter now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. And this will pin him nicely inside the 20 as it's out of bounds at about the 14-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach, and we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. The Steelers signal for the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1.
Arm bar just overpowered anyway. It's if you got stiff arm,
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's second and a couple.
Hey, team 6.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw.
Come on!
Incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10.
down.
Still there,
now
man.
the Steelers going to use their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action.
Nah, yeah, I know that's Avery. He's still there.
Let's go, let's go.
Yeah, they already know.
Number 53, line 53. It's fine.
On play action, they'll throw. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Off the edge, the sack by Matt Ioannidis.
He got a save for this? How many times did it take you to change that? It did? Oh, he just came with it? Oh, because he got... Oh, okay.
And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on fourth down. So we've reached the intermission in what right now is a 13-point game. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
You said Percy Harvin Jr. though. Yeah, he just retired though, didn't he?
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spend the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or two short here with third down coming up. And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down.
How short is he? How short is he?
Give him the third down conversion, 5 yards on the play.
I'm like, he's not right here.
So from the 36 now, first and 10. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. 12 yards that time at a Pittsburgh first.
I think the good offensive coordinators in the league now are looking at the fullback position and finding the right guys to hide in that spot and increase their passing game, as we just saw there. How about the run after catch? Racked him.
Well, yeah, whether it's a true fullback, a tight end, you put in the fullback spot, you know they're going to be tough to bring down.
Damn, wasn't nobody?
For the Steelers touchdown. A big play there. His second touchdown on the season. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a second one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdowns scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. And then they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him. Fielded about a yard deep. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
Man, I got caught up on the block.
The Browns drive about to get started. And their halftime hole now even deeper. They need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, second and 10.
Watch tight end, tight end's right. Tight end's right. You got three down, 3 down.
and 2.
Okay, he didn't break that one all the way, but you got to know that he feels like he's right on the verge, and that's probably exactly what he's telling them in the huddle right now.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now a handoff here to his running
Oh my
back.
God!
They're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave him with a 4th down.
Bro. Like he running scared as fuck. Like, get there, nigga. Yeah, you see, he ain't want to run no more. What the hell is that?
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw.
Oh, my God.
And this is going to be
Oh, my God.
So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Steelers, they're going to take over an excellent field position.
Goodness gracious. Well, I didn't practice with the
Ace Reed, 56. Mike 56, Mike 56. 22 jet bomber, 22 jet bomber. Hey, rocket to go.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Call that a very strong gain of 24. They'll try and run for it.
Oh, you
1st and goal. And he's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead. A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good. And it is 28-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. That 1st down completion only netted them 3. 2nd and 7. Here's a 2nd and 7. Got his man, Robbie Anderson. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Single receiver, single receiver. Hey, you're on an island over there. Single receiver.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run pass option. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. And never good on a pass completion there to go the wrong way. Lost yardage.
I don't even know.
No, for some reason it seems to work better when you throw it downfield or you can move the ball downfield running it that way, doesn't it? But in this case, if you're the defensive guys, you're energized, executed well, and you caused a lost yardage play. That's going to feel good and look great in film.
To throw on 2nd down, Durant. Open man is Robbie Anderson. That'll move the sticks for the Browns, a gain of 12.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
They'll run on 1st down.
Oh my God, he's floating.
They went the wrong way
my
there.
God.
Losing yardage, back at the 43-yard line. It'll be a loss of a yard,
Yeah, he
and it'll be second and 11.
Yeah, I am.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
He ain't going in.
Looking to throw on second down. Durant. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
Hey, shoot. I got you. Now.
And they give this time to the tailback. A gain of 3, second down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. And he'll give it here to his running back. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting third and about 4 to go. And the Steelers on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4.
Good tackle, Cashman.
About 3 yards short of the first. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up a 4th down.
Hey, box drop.
Hell nah, you crazy.
Shoot.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw.
Oh,
Got
come
his
on.
man complete over the middle. It's Thornton. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. Back to throw. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Now they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21.
Kill. Turn up. Ready?
He'll look to throw. He'll let this go for the end zone. And caught in the end zone.
I don't know who out there,
Touchdown, Steelers.
They slow.
As his guys
very,
are
very
in
slow.
for 6. As his
They're
guys
very
continue
slow.
to pour it on.
And now we've hit that stage of the game, partner, where one of our predecessors, one of the great commentators of all time,
I wasn't even nowhere
is
near
singing
trying to
this
get that
situation
ball.
when this
I
game
couldn't even go
appeared to
nowhere.
be
I was
over.
3 yards away from that
singing
shit.
for some time.
No, not her at all. This
But
one of our
she's singing
guys.
too.
I'm like, God damn, I'm trying to get over there. I
She
couldn't
left
even.
Scales way behind, but he's
I
just
have no
saying
time to
something
get over
about
that
turning
bitch.
out the lights. The party was over.
I'm gonna just look. I'm gonna glance
So
at
with a
him.
missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. The Browns drive about to get started. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here. But you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
So that flag will cost him 15.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it, that's going to be 15 yards.
Now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. And he's got this one complete to Callaway.
What is taking you so long to
play
get
there. It'll be 2nd down.
You see, he's doing the move and then recovering. Why you
Even
can't?
with that completion,
Catch
0
the ball,
yards gained,
recover.
so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or 2 miss, but that window closed quickly. Now a handoff looking right.
Hold it.
And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. And they will elect to decline the penalty.
Everything turned out the way they wanted it to. No sense in even having to take that one, hence the decline.
up short. 3 yards won't be enough here as that'll bring up 4th down. On 4th down, they'll try and run for it.
Good job, baby.
The first down yardage as he takes it down to the 49. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Now a handoff here to his running back.
Oh, good run.
4 or 5 yards that time.
I call that
Yeah,
play
I
a
got
success.
2,
A nice
I got 2
inside
there.
run sets up a very manageable 2nd down.
Nah.
A very solid gain
You know
on
me
that
number
play.
2?
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
Safety's creeping.
Now a handoff looking right.
Woo! Still moving though.
And there as he's met at the line of scrimmage.
Even though the motherfucker missed the whole damn block. He missed the whole block.
So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. From the gun on 3rd down, Durant.
Ah, come
It's
on.
going to be incomplete. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out
I don't
poorly
know
in this
how the
game,
fuck he
and to
jumped
be
that
frank, they
fucking
just really
far,
haven't
bro.
gotten much
How the
better.
fuck he
And all
jumped that high,
does
bro?
is embolden the secondary.
Man, he
they feel
jumped
good
high
about
as
what's
shit,
going on,
bro.
and they just play better and better.
Shit.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. On 4th down, Durant.
Good job.
And it's complete. Hooper. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Just what the Browns needed there. Good for a gain of 17.
Hey, I see it.
Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking forward now because now these plays are really for next week, trying to get some momentum going.
Right.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down, and as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
That nigga get 100 yards, man.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now the Steelers use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
Who did? The Chief?
I might eat all my apples.
On 3rd and 2,
He sizzled.
Durant.
Come on, DJ. Ball right
A great read, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football
If he would have
back.
just threw it right, man.
Keep in mind, he had the 3-interception game last week, so we
Yeah, if he would've just threw it right, that was
talk with
touchdown,
him
bro.
this week. He was all smiles. He's still all smiles.
He would have just threw it right.
Yeah, we didn't jinx him at all, did we?
No.
Because ordinarily that happens.
Which one, B-Money or Barnell?
I think a lot of it goes back to his technique. His ability to see the quarterback throw the ball while understanding where the receiver is running his route allows him to make a lot of plays on the football, and he's taking it away at a really high rate. Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
The rush defense stout on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. 2nd and 10.
He decent.
Escaping the pressure right.
He got a little game on him. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Come on. Action that,
They worked this well upfield across the 35. 27 yards there. A 1st down.
Man, been moving shooting there,
Now it
man.
looks like he'll throw here.
I I kick him out of my league, bro. Nigga trying to do that cheating shit in my league, editing those players and shit.
Damn, they let
Getting on the 99 overall.
Damn, what his X factor is?
Again, yet another
You know what I'm talking about? Like editing them, switching them for trainings and shit.
What his X factor
Looking like
is,
they're well
right
on
there?
their way to a 2-0 start. All smiles right now on that sideline, isn't it?
As well there should be. It's hard to win a game in the
Yeah,
NFL. We hear it
unguardable.
all the time. We know that it's difficult.
Oh,
But
yeah.
guess who's
This
smiling?
nigga whole
more
team
than
is
coverage,
getting
though.
99
We
overall,
could
bro.
cover that first.
Bro, I played against him, bro. He ran some defense. Nigga, as soon as I hit the ball, his whole D-line, everybody was in my backfield.
Yes, I do. I played the same thing.
Instead, they got 0.
Unbelievable they didn't even attempt it from the 15-yard line. What are they thinking? I do know this. When you fake one in this situation with that type of a
That
lead,
nigga threw a Philly special, he almost got it.
Oh, boy. I tell you what, meeting them again somewhere down the
Hate that
line,
motherfucker,
they'll remember
though.
this. Yeah, they'll think that they were trying to clown him a little bit.
The Browns
That
drive
quarterback
about
got
to
the
get started.
ugliest
They are
arm
down
throw in
big.
the
They have
grill,
not scored
though.
a single point. I
Damn,
don't
see?
know, are they so defeated at this
Yeah,
point?
I
Just want to get in the locker room and get the heck out of here.
That is one way to approach it. Sometimes coach say, that's it.
Oh, they
Okay,
ain't
it
got
hasn't
time
worked
out.
all game. There's no sense in doing something now. Let's get out of here. No one gets hurt.
That's that Rnfl.
Look
Yeah,
at it and say, we still have an opportunity to do
Pride on the
something.
line.
Exactly. You have pride on the line, execution as you look forward and get ready for your next game, and a message to your team. We're not going to quit. No matter what the battle is, we're going to finish this thing out.
So this one in the win column for the Pittsburgh
I didn't know it was
Steelers.
on my team.
And I
I
tell
thought I
you
did
what,
pretty
Charles,
good.
this might be about as good as it gets. They were incredible.
Yeah, offense was in fine form. The defense threw the shutout at them. I think they worked in concert together. What I like about the offense was that
Shit, I think